Hey everybody, Gazelle here, the Michael Rock Show, Fun 107, and I'm here with Michael Glassman from Planet Eats, cleaneatsdelivery.com. And if you're wondering, okay, what's all this about? For the last couple months, I've been eating his food. Okay, let's just put that in a nutshell. I've been eating his healthy food. Food that is supposed to go into your body, not fast food. I'm not talking about no byproducts, no preservatives. Dairy-free, sugar-free, gluten-free, 100% deliciousness. And I'm not going to lie, because sometimes a lot of people, Michael, get afraid, or not even afraid, maybe turned off when they hear healthy food because, yeah, maybe it's not as tasty as getting buffalo chicken wings on a Friday night. But I'm going to be here right now to tell you that there couldn't be any more wrong, because I take your food after I pick it up from your Fall River location right there on President Ave on the side of Almax, and I go home, and I understand you can microwave it, but I'm telling you right now, the way to go, I put it in a toaster oven, right? I set it for about 350 to 400 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes. When it comes out, I have a meal that is as if it was prepped at a restaurant. And I mean, come on, I don't have to prep anything. I don't have to cut up any vegetables. I don't have to boil any water. I don't have to cut up any chicken, cook any chicken on a skillet or a stove. It's done. All right. So obviously the healthiness is there. The easiness is there. And the taste is definitely there. My question to you is, why isn't more people doing this?
It's a new way to get food to people. It's kind of like a whole different aspect of preparing food for people. So usually people are used to either cooking their own food or going to a restaurant. They don't really understand that now, with the way that Americans are living, they don't have the time that they have or the knowledge to cook the food that they need, the nutritional background to know what they really should eat. And
I gotta say real quick, the science behind this, I was a little blown away. Now, I go to the gym. I know what I'm doing at the gym. I don't know what I'm doing in the kitchen. That's why I called you, okay? And I know we've been talking for a while now, and I'm glad I finally got on board, because my life is slowly, because life's not a race. Life's a journey, okay? And I'm noticing little things that I haven't before. Okay, example, I had a couple of places on my body that I have inflammatory problems slowly going away. I haven't changed anything that I'm doing except for eating your food, all right? The second thing I was worried about is portion, all right? I'm a big guy, okay? When I met you, I was pushing 300 pounds. I'm now down 51 pounds. 51 pounds. And I'll be honest, yeah, I was drawn to it, and it was easy. And I think that's what it is. It was so easy because it tasted good. I was worried about the taste. Not anymore. I was worried about the portion size. Not anymore. I'm actually comfortable when I'm done eating them. It's like just the right amount of quinoa, the right amount of rice, the right amount of veggies, whether I'm having the broccoli, the asparagus, or the chicken, the salmon, which, by the way, I got to say, the salmon is my ultimate go-to. All right, I believe the blackened salmon, just enough spice, it just, and you could tell it's not frozen fish. It's not frozen chicken. Like, this is prepared in the kitchen for your satisfaction, for your own health, and for your own well-being.
Yeah.
And I love the snacks in between. So I have, I eat my breakfast. For lunch, I look forward to, I do like the mixed berry grilled chicken salad. All right. It's light, but it's not too much where it's going to bog me down through the day. People don't realize that when they're going out, I'll go grab a burger for lunch or something. How do you feel afterwards? And I never put that into perspective until I started eating cleaneatsdelivery.com. Okay, I could sell this all day. Why? Because I'm living proof that this works. Okay, there's no doubt about it. Right? I'm not selling you junk. I'm selling you a good product, and I know you are too. All right. That's why I'm glad I went on board with cleaneatsdelivery.com. First of all, I love that the meals are ready to go. They're convenient. I live here on the South Coast, so if I am in the Fall River area, I can pick up in Fall River. If I am in the Dartmouth area, of course, in New Bedford, I can just go right there to Dartmouth, which, ironically, I work out about a block up the street. I could walk there if I really wanted to, and that's what makes all the difference to me, is that it's convenient, it's easy, and it's already made for me when I get there. I get one of these menus, and I still have, even though I have, you know, my favorites, I still like to explore. I know you have over 40, about over 40 choices.
Yes.
And I'm still not, I haven't had all of them yet. But if I were to choose Gazelle's top 3 right now, okay, it's a toss-up between the blackened salmon or the honey glazed salmon, right? You have like a honey glazed salmon. That's one right there. The steak tips, I don't know what you use for marinade. I know that's your own little secret to die for. A lot of times when you reheat meat, especially with beef, it dries out. Not with cleaningsdelivery.com. It's I don't know what you use for meat, or, you know, but the quality is good, you know. And then I really, if I want like a lighter, again, the grilled chicken with that mixed berry salad is just, it's my go-to. You know what I'm saying? And I know you're going to get people saying, "Oh, I don't want a salad." Listen, you switch it up. You get one of these menus. Just look at this menu alone. Okay, the vegan choices on the back. You have breakfast options in here. You have your snacks in between. Okay, you're not starving yourself. That's not the point of this. The point of this is that you're putting good food into your body. You're limiting yourself to what you. How many people per day overportion? They overeat. And
Yeah.
would you say that's one of the biggest problems?
Yeah, a lot of people just don't understand. So we've been doing this for a long time. We started with the Healthy Grill in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
We listened to our customers and found out what they were struggling with.
So you guys were right in the side of where it used to be Thai Taste restaurant, okay?
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah, we started out as a restaurant, sit-down restaurant. And then as we saw the people's needs for having food brought to them in a way that they would be able to save time, because we found out they didn't have time to come to the restaurant as frequently as they needed to. Now, when people are eating, they typically will not eat a healthy diet. They think they're eating healthy, but they're not. And it's not their fault. We know what we know and the career that we've gone into.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have a background in nutrition, if you're not a culinary expert, you don't know how to cook the food, you don't know what food to cook. So what we're doing is we're trying to take that from people and be like their personal chef, so they can stop in and grab a meal or two. They can use us to plan their weeks. We like people to start to plan what they're doing, because a lot of people don't think about food, they just think about it when they're hungry.
Mm-hmm.
But if you think about your week, you think about when you struggled for food, and that's when we come in like your personal chef. We can fulfill your nutrient needs when you need it. If you struggle for lunches, if you struggle for dinners, we can customize that. There's no commitment with us. They can just order what they need.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, we do the programs like we did with you, where we can really help people understand, and we like to educate them through nutrition and through the food, and really explain to them why they're supposed to be eating the things they are in the manner they're supposed to be eating. And then once they feel that, after trying to get as close to a perfect diet, it's hard to get a perfect diet.
Of course.
But as Americans, we don't think of it, okay, I need to rotate my proteins, I need to rotate my vegetables, I need to make sure I have enough good fats, I need to have enough phytonutrients, phytochemicals. This is just not common. So once we're able to sit down with someone, do a one-on-one with them, and they can really understand the whys behind it, and then we're able to supply them the food that they need in order to actually feel that difference.
Mm-hmm.
Once you feel the difference like you are experiencing now, you don't want to go back to the old ways that you were doing it. You don't want to wake up and feel tired. You don't want to wake up and feel sore. And a lot of the times that people associate this with getting older, oh, I'm just getting older, that's why I'm achy, oh, I don't have as much energy. No, if you drive a car and you don't have the proper gas or change the oil, the car is going to break down. Now,
Of
you
course.
can get another car, but you can't get another body.
Okay.
So we like to be as convenient as just like a personal chef, where you can just grab a few meals from us, or we can really sit down and really help you understand. It's not like the typical diets that people have been on, like the yo-yo diets or the powdered stuff, where they'll basically take in less calories than they burn. Calorie deprivation will get you weight loss, but your cravings that you're going to have and the sustainability is not there. Tell somebody they're never going to have ice cream again, never going to have cake again, never have pizza again, they'll shut down. they need to understand that, just like with everything, if you're doing this 80 to 90% of the time, you're giving your body what it needs. You can still enjoy yourself. And that's what the difference is. We want to make sure that you're getting enough nutrients. So if your body's having cravings, you're not probably getting enough nutrients in your diet. Cravings are your body searching for vitamins and minerals and nutrients. Cravings, we don't know what pizza is. Our body doesn't know what ice cream is. We just crave those things. We don't associate the cravings properly. So therefore, that's when typical diets will fall off, is when people are like, I'm starving, I'm not even losing weight, because if they don't have enough calories, they'll go into starvation mode, which means they're going to store things as fat, because fat is your last energy source. So when people try different things, they don't have success, it gets very frustrating. It's like if you go to the gym and you don't see results in the first few months. Why are you going to bother? It's not fun, you don't enjoy it, and you're not even seeing results. So we want to really help people understand what they need to do and how they need to do it, show and tell with food. We really want to educate people. We're an education company of nutrition and wellness, along with being able to supply people meals and snacks.
Well, three things that I got out of that. One, the word commitment alone will scare away a lot of people.
For sure.
Okay? I love how you don't pressure that. You really don't. If you want to go get a meal, because maybe you're at work, okay, say I work in Fall River and I want a meal for lunch. I don't have the time. I only have a half an hour, and I'm not going to get stuck in a drive-thru, okay? You can go right in there,
Yep.
Open up a menu, get yourself a nice food, just heat it and eat it, all right?
Easy.
The second thing, when we first met, you educated me on something that I could have sworn I was really good at, and I was wrong. Everything I was doing was wrong. You know, you'd be like, all right, well, how's your diet? I'm like, well, you know, I attempted it. I don't have the time to anymore. But when I attempted to diet, maybe I'd buy a rotisserie chicken, and maybe I would, cut it up and then cook some veggies and all that, and a small thing of rice. All right, so I'm taking that, and I'm making the exact same meal, and I'm eating that lunch, dinner, the same thing every day. I had no idea that that's actually the wrong way to do it. Something to do with, the digestion of it. It's just not, it's getting inflamed.
So if you eat the same thing over and over and over again, your body needs a variety of vitamins and minerals.
Even if it is something as healthy as like a grilled chicken and veggie dinner. Okay.
Yeah, because in different meats and proteins, there's a different amino acid blends that your body needs. So if you're having the same one over and over and over again, you're not going to get that variety. And when you do, your body will create antibodies, which causes inflammation. And when your body's in a state of inflammation, it's not going to be absorbing nutrients.
Gotcha.
So that's like if people have a little bit of something that causes inflammation, whether it's gluten or whether it's burgers, fries, donuts, stuff like that. If they cause inflammation, your small intestines actually get inflamed, and when they're inflamed, you actually aren't absorbing nutrients, and that's the purpose of eating, is the absorption of nutrients. So when your body doesn't get nutrients, or it goes a long period of time without eating, it goes in that state of starvation and fat storage.
You get hungry. You start craving stuff, and so and I'm also, I know you told me, water is very key. Hydration is key. I started drinking water. I drink over a gallon a day. Depending on your size, and that's not including when I go to the gym. All right, I make sure, because a lot of people, they'll use that as an excuse. Oh, I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna, I'll hydrate there. No way. I mean, if anything, you're plateaued. You're back at 1. All right, as if you didn't do anything. All you did is just replace the water that you sweat out at the gym. You still need that water to hydrate, not just your muscles, your body itself. You know what I mean? It's a life form. So I'm sitting here now. I'm eating this delicious snack. This is the triple
chocolate delight.
Triple chocolate. You can see that right there. Triple chocolate delight. Walnuts, I believe.
Yep, some walnuts, some almonds, sunflower seeds, 100% dark chocolate.
And it's good. Snacks don't have to be boring with cleaneatsdelivery.com. And then the other little snack that I like from there, other than the paleo chocolate bar that you have there, delicious. To me, and don't get me wrong, I'm just going to paint an image. It's kind of like a soft brownie. You know what I'm saying? It's very good. All right, so that being said, I'm going to leave you with this. $10 in your pocket. You buy yourself a few value meal cheeseburgers and chicken nuggets, or you're going to get yourself something healthy that's actually not going to just temporarily, curb your cravings and your hunger, but it's actually over time going to do something for yourself. All right. The meals, they're inexpensive. You're probably going to go out. I mean, if you're a hardworking person and you don't have time to make your lunches in the morning, and you're going out to eat for lunch or for dinner several times a week, buy something healthy, something that's going to be worth it, not just for the short term, but for the long term. And that alone is why I started doing cleanestdelivery.com with you. All right. I've known you for a while. You're a personal friend, not just a business partner. You know what you're doing, and I trust it. All right. So that's what makes it a little bit easier for me, is that I know that what I'm doing with cleanestdelivery.com is right for me. All right. I'm benefiting from you. And, I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I don't have the knowledge when it comes to eating right and eating healthy. So I know there are a lot of people out there just like me. Do what I did. cleanestdelivery.com. Head in there, see Michael Glassman or his staff. And I know you got several locations. You do have one in Dartmouth, and it's right between Not Your Average Joe's and Bishop Stank. Yep. Okay, that's also one of your, you can just go up. Grab and go retail. Yep.
We're open there 11 to 6, Monday through Friday. We're also open on Saturdays as well.
Okay, and how about your Fall River location, President Ave, right on the side of Al Max Diner. It's in the same plaza as Subway, yep. I believe. All right, and the hours for that?
We're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. And then we're open on Saturday from 11 to 6.
Also another grab-and-go distribution.
Walk in. We have meals readily available. We cook several times a week. Just walk in and grab one of your favorites.
Of course, and you can also find cleanestdelivery.com. They have locations right in Acushnet on the side of White's Family Fun Center, like in that little plaza there. And you do have one coming soon in Newport.
We've opened Newport.
You've opened?
Yes.
Well, congratulations to you guys. I mean, that's great. I'm waiting to hear what your next place is, because I know that you guys aren't done.
No, we're looking in Providence now. We're also looking in Boston market.
Well, the sky's the limit for cleanestdelivery.com. And personally, I want to thank you, because I had a passion for running that I lost a long time ago. Bad knees, bad ankles, a lot of inflammation problems. Not only did I lose weight, but you know how they say every pound that you lose is several pounds off your knees. And it's just good to be back in the game. All right, I'm running now. My distance is between 6 and 7 miles. I'm a big guy. Yeah. I'm still about 249, 250. It's a lot of weight to move around, but it's more along the fact that it's enjoyable now, and I can run again. Okay.
Yeah. So if I could just touch base on that, a lot of people associate eating healthy with just weight loss.
Yeah.
It's not about just weight loss. It's what's actually going inside your body. Every day, we have millions of cells that are just replicating. When you do put your body in the state of inflammation, and your health and your immune system, everything pretty much starts with your gut health, your gut biome. So when you do eat better, when you do decrease the inflammation that you're putting in your body, you will notice things like your aches and pains, your arthritis, which is the biggest thing for people.
Big time.
Take away pain like you have just experienced. That is the big difference. So I like people not to always think about fat or skinny, but actually what's going inside their body. What's going on? Are they having headaches? Are they not sleeping? What is really going on? Because your body tells you these things. Your body gives you tells over time when you have aches and pains, not sleeping. Your hair might not be growing as it used to. Your skin might not be where you want it to be. And that's the tells your body. Eventually it affects your blood, where it's tangible. Now you can go get your blood drawn. Your cholesterol's high. Okay, what's going on there? But don't accept a pill. Try to figure out what's causing you to be in this state and take advantage. Be proactive more than reactive. Don't assume that you don't need to take a pill for 30, 40, 50 years of your life. Try and figure out what you're consuming. What are you eating? What are you putting in your body that's possibly putting you into these states? Mm-hmm. That's what we really want to get across, because that's when you put these people from a state of inflammation into a state of homeostasis, and then everything changes. They feel like a whole different human. Now you're not saying, oh, I'm getting older. Now you don't care about the number. You only care about how you feel.
Well, I'll tell you what, when I start to slip out of shape, which is basically when I started calling you in the first place, I noticed I felt very negative. There was a lot of negative vibes going on. I felt grumpy, angry for no reason at all. And that's just, I know that it was the toxins from all the horrible food that I was putting into my body. I'm sleeping better. I'm getting up earlier for the show. I got to get up early anyway, but it's actually allowing me to get to bed at an earlier time, get up early and go. Okay. So it's not just the physical, it's the mental aspect that has changed for me just from eating cleaneatsdelivery.com. All right. And I cannot stress it enough. If you're going through a point of your life where maybe you're miserable, maybe you feel like you don't have the answers for much, and you're not comfortable with who you are, whether it's mentally or physically, cleaneatsdelivery.com just hands down can change that. It can turn you around. Hey, it did for me, and it can do it for you. So, Michael, thank you for coming in here today. This is great, and I'm not done yet. Okay, I this fitness journey. I want you there with me. All right.
Yeah,
so
we want to be your team for nutrition.
They don't call me Gazelle for nothing. All right. So let's get back to that mode, and I appreciate all that you guys do for me, and it's just thank you from me to you.
Thank you. We're so happy. The stories like you is what keeps us going, what makes us work harder, what makes us want to educate ourselves on a daily basis to keep improving.
Yeah.
And I would just like to mention we are going through a rebranding of our business, so it's not a little confusing. I know people out there have probably seen Planet Eats. We are changing our name to Planet Eats. It'll still be the same great people behind cleaneatsdelivery.com. We're going to keep improving. We're going to keep moving forward. Really excited what's to come. So if you do see Planet Eats, it is the same owners as cleaneatsdelivery.com, and look forward to the future and what we can do.
Well, with progress is perfection, and just you can take my word for it. Absolutely. So
happy to hear it. Thank you.
All right, man. Thanks, dude.